This is Compressor 101. I have 10 different examples, so let's get started. Compression can be used with anything. Drums, vocals, keyboards, any instrument you can think of, you can add compression. One very practical use of compression is with an acoustic instrument. So this one has a piezo pickup, but it sounds very dynamic going into whatever sound source, meaning that it gets really loud and really quiet all at the same time. And if I'm in a live situation, I kind of want to avoid cranking up the volume and just blaring people's ears off, just because I can't hear myself on the quiet parts, and then when I hit the hard parts, it's just way too loud. So the compressor is gonna control that. I'm gonna be doing fingerstyle picking, which is very light, and then I'm gonna kick in the compressor with the compression all the way up. It might look wrong, but it sounds great. So the compression's all the way up. I don't have any parallel clean signal coming in. I'm all the way compressed. Besides funk music, another application for compression is actually with old school country style music. Now, the more modern pop and rock might not use so much compression, but back in the old day when we're talking like Merle Haggard's, Johnny Cash, Randy Travis, Marty Stewart, guys like that, a lot of them were using Telecasters, a Fender amp, and some compression. I'm not much of a country player. My dad was a big fan of country, so I did pick up some stuff. I have this one riff I learned off of a guitar magazine back in the 90s when I was, maybe like 17, 18, something like that. And I still remember the riff. So I'm going to be playing that for you just to kind of get that country twang. I'm using the Tele with the in-between position, so that's both pickups. We're going to start without the compressor. Then I'm going to turn on the compressor. Shnobel Tone Compressor is not just meant for guitar. You can use it with pretty much any mono audio source as long as you can use a guitar jack and plug into it. So you can reamp stuff through it. It's a very cool studio style compressor. Now I'm going to be using it to play a Doobie Brothers bass line that I really like. And this is more of a tic-tac bass where you use a thinner pick. You choke the strings a lot, but without compression, it just doesn't sound right. Another use of compression is for that 1980s type of guitar tone, like the clean stuff. A lot of the formulas that were around the guitar tone of the 1980s were based on a lot of reverb, some delay, chorus, and compression. So I have all four of those elements on my board currently. I'm going to build it up. We're going to start with the reverb just so we get that nice 1980s type of vibe to it. I'm going to add the other effects, and at the end, I'm going to instantiate the compressor so that you hear the effect that it has on this type of 1980s vibe. Right now I have the basics for this type of tone, right? So let's say I go like this. But I'm still missing that one key ingredient, which is the compressor. So right now the compressor, if you look at the blend knob, what that is how you want to blend the clean signal with the compression. We call this parallel compression. What it is just a blend of the clean signal with your compressed signal. Here's what that does when you add it with the effects. So it's going first before all the other effects. So. My favorite way to use a compressor, it's as a lead boost. I'm going through the Plush Audio valve job. It's their take on a Dumble style overdrive, and I'm going to be using the compressor to get more of a heavy tone or even a lead tone, if you will. So let's start with the Plush Audio valve job. Enjoyed this video, there are more appearing just like it on screen right now. Just click on one of those videos and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.